When the Tides Held the Moon by Venessa Vida Kelly is such a phenomenal, beautiful read. I cannot recommend this book enough. Benigno Benny Caldera is a Puerto Rican man who's living in New York City in the 1910s. He is a very talented blacksmith, and one day he gets this order to construct this very large tank for this park in Coney Island, and he does it so well that when the customer comes to pick it up, the customer is like marveling at the construction. So Benny's boss wants to take all the credit for it, but Benny's like, hey, no, I did all that work, I get the credit for it. And so the customer is like, hey, I want you to come work for me. So Benny does, and he discovers that this tank is going to be meant for a merman. But as Benny starts to work for his new employer, he becomes very, very close to the other employees, and they have this beautiful found family. But the one he becomes closest to is the merman, who he comes to call Rio. Despite coming from very, very different worlds, the two form a very deep friendship that turns into something more, and he comes to want to free Rio. However, if he frees Rio, he will sacrifice everything else that he has worked for. This was such a beautiful story of identity and figuring out where you belong in the world, love and friendship and family and found family. The characters in here were so wonderful. I finished this one weeks ago, and I am still thinking about how much I love this book. Benny and Rio were fantastic. All of the side characters in here were wonderful. And something else that was really, really beautiful about this book is that Venessa Vida Kelly is also an illustrator, and they've captured so many beautiful moments in the story. It's filled with illustrations. It is such a beautiful tale, just like inside and out all the way through. I cannot recommend reading this book enough, especially if you love like really good character stories.